happening at WWE Clash at the Castle. Live from Cardiff, Wales, UK. The very first time since 2003. That's been a long time here, folks. Yeah, man. First pay-per-view in the UK for a long time. WWE presents Clash at the Castle. A stacked pay-per-view match. Stacked show, I should say. But let's get to it right off the bat. By the way, there's only 6 matches. But overall, it's going to be good. The first one on the list here, folks. A tag team match here. Edge and Rey Mysterio versus the Judgment Day, which comprises Finn Balor and Damian Priest. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a slobber knocker. Both teams are going to be impressive in this match. But if I had to pick one, Edge and Rey Mysterio, hands down, these guys are veterans. Again, both men, they're come back for vengeance, a vendetta, to defeat the Judgment Day, who is dark, is evil, very bad people to be around. And Edge and Rey Mysterio will overcome the Judgment Day and walk out as winners. That's my pick. All right, up next, a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Champion. The person that's walking down as a champion, Gunther. He will defend his IC champion, the Intercontinental Champion, against the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. And, both men, this could be another slobber knocker. Both men who are phenomenal. Gunther, he is a beast. He is a warrior. The guy has been wrestling in Germany for a while. He's been wrestling around the world, actually. No different than Sheamus. Sheamus is a veteran in the WWE. Similar height, similar weight to Gunther. Again, there's no advantage between both men because they're both impressive. Now, it's going to be hard to pick on who's going to win. And I'm going to go for Gunther. Why is that? Well, I'm going to pick Gunther. Well, again, he's young. His career is, he got so many years lie ahead of him in the pro wrestling industry. And he will retain the Intercontinental Champion. That's going to be my pick, Gunther. All right, up next. The feud. Hopefully this feud will end at the Clash of the Castle. Seth Rollins versus Matt Riddle. You believe that? I'm going to say that one more time. Matt Riddle. Yeah, well, it's not the screaming part. It should be happy. It should be, not snoring, not plopping. You know what? It should be a good thing. He got his first name back. Triple H, thank you for giving these pro wrestlers their first name back. And yes, he's been known as, give a round of applause to Triple H. He's no longer Riddle. He's Matt Riddle. He's coming down to the ring. And I'll tell you right off the bat, this is going to be a good match. Riddle, who is, again, impressive. Bro. Yeah, he's going to be impressive in this match. Seth Rollins, again, the wacky guys that come down to the ring. And, man, it's gonna be tough between both men. But if I had to pick one, right down the bat, Matt Riddle is gonna lay down Seth Rollins. But in my mind, could Randy Orton show up, who's been on the injured list for weeks now? For weeks. Could he come back at this proper moment to save his good old partner, Matt Riddle, in this match? Maybe. Or could this be a clean finish, 1, 2, 3, and Matt Riddle defeat Seth Rollins? Could go either way. It's the World Pro Wrestling. Anything could happen. But my pick's going to be Matt Riddle in this match. Up next, the 6-woman tag team match. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. So, a nice 6-woman tag team match here, folks. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Asuka, veterans. A nice little veterans team faction here. Bayley, who's been out for almost a year. Dakota Kai, Io Sky, who's been released from WWE and now has been brought back by the Triple H regime. Will this get an advantage to make their big, massive return back and defeat Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka? Most likely not. With Bianca, who's been a veteran, Alexa has been a veteran. Same thing with Asuka. All 4 of them has been champions. So with the championship previous experience they have all 3 together, that will land them with a victory and defeat Bayley and Dakota Kai and Io Sky 1, 2, 3 for the win. So my pick right off the bat, Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka. Hands down. All right, up next, another women's match. Liv Morgan, who's the current WWE SmackDown Women's Champion, versus Shayna Baszler. Ooh. Now, Liv Morgan, she got lucky. She got lucky by defeating Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania, at SummerSlam. She got lucky. Shayna, she is a very good friend to Ronda Rousey. Shayna is a MMA former fighter. Listeners, do you think Liv Morgan will slick out of this match? Just like she did to the Ronda Rousey match at SummerSlam. My opinion, not this time. Now, Shayna, she has to see the main event at SummerSlam between her best friend, Ronda Rousey, and Liv Morgan. So Shayna, she needs to be smart. She needs to be ready. And she has to be just have her mindset ready for that main event and make sure she gets that title and defeat Liv Morgan. So that's gonna be my pick. Shayna Baszler becomes the new SmackDown champion. All right, the main event. It's a big time feel main event. The Tribal Chief, acknowledge me, Roman Reigns, the unified, undisputed Universal Champion, versus the Celtic Warrior, the Glasgow, Drew McIntyre. And he's going to be a whole different animal when he shows up on this pay-per-view. Again, he's going to come out with a sword, right? And fans who's been keeping up with WWE, Drew McIntyre comes out with a sword like Galactic Warrior. We call those from the Mel Gibson movie. Where he comes out as right on a horse like a warrior. And walking into a castle like a warrior. Will he defeat Roman Reigns and become the new Universal Champion? Or will he fall short and Roman Reigns will lean over Drew McIntyre as the champion? It's going to be a main event caliber match here, folks. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a war. This match is going to have you sitting at the edge of your seat. But I'm going to go for Drew McIntyre. Oh, yeah. He's going to defeat Roman Reigns at the Clash at the Castle. It makes sense. It makes sense. Roman's going to a part-time schedule. He's a movie star now. It's time for Drew McIntyre to carry the WWE on his back and become the face of the WWE.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe today. You can find me on all major podcast outlets, on Twitter, and on Twitch, Riffs and Body Slams. And don't forget to follow my official Riffs and Body Slams original channel, Pro Shot Concerts and Wrestling Videos. Subscribe today.